even know what to pick. There's just too much, honestly. We have an Invoker in like a fun game with Nisha, who haven't been able to play it on this stage. We have a Yapsor, Rubik. We have a Timbersaw versus an Alchemist, which is always going to be fun. And also versus a Core Snapfire. Remember, these two heroes are strength. So Timbersaw does have a pretty good game set up for him. And then we have No-Tail on some signature hero too. You know, Tree. We've got a lot of fun things going on here. And a very comfortable draft from both sides. I'm hoping that we have some good battles coming out. I think Secret have put themselves in a position of some very strong lanes, and I'm seeing them already potentially doing that setup for an aggro tri-lane and swapping stuff up. And again, you know, we do have a swap up for the heroes. It's a 5 tide. So that win rate for some of these heroes, this is going to shift things around because of what role it is playing. And I'm curious to see how it's going to do, because that Gush can be very effective in some of these lanes, like versus Alchemist, very low armor hero. I feel like he could actually do some decent work down there, and it's actually going to be OG the one with the initial tri-lane.
All right, yeah. So as you say, taking a page out of Secret's book. We'll see how Secret prepares for this and how they respond. And let's see that, yeah, this mid lane going to be very exciting to watch. Topson Snap against the Nisha Invoker. I mean, Snapfire is a hero. We just don't see anybody play it right now, Fogged. I mean, what's sort of the reasons? Why is this game going to be a bit of a challenge potentially for Topson on a hero that nobody else wants to touch right now?
It's just been nerfed. Matu bottom, he's stepped
hang on.
Dark Pack.
They might just have him in. They've got it.
He's dead.
All right, first blood here for Seb. As they strike as that tri-lane, and Matu not quite ready for the offensive damage that these 3 heroes offer.
Acid Spray with 3 heroes hitting you. -4 armor. Instantly does take out the Slark because he's not careful enough. He pushed out the wave too. He used Dark Pack to push it up.
Saxon's going to have another stun. On him. He might just get Puppey here.
Is he going to get Puppey? He is.
They're able to get the 2 kills. All right, OG with a big hit to start things off in the bottom lane.
Lion level 2 already off the bat. And you know, the Snapfire, getting back to that, we haven't seen it because it just got straight up nerfed, Owen. You know, the Aghanims got addressed. It was completely broken before. It got completely shattered and shut down. We'll see what Topson's able to do with it, because he's the one who did start doing that, like, E-Blade mid on the Snapfire rush first. So, yeah, that could be what he's looking for, as it can apply good pressure. And it is going to get gifted an Ags at some point, so...
Yeah, I'll be interested to see sort of how Seb prioritizes this game. I mean, is this a game that you look at and you feel that Seb, he is going to be getting multiple Ags out sort of first in his build, or is it going to be another one where we see 1 Ags delivered and then he's going to build for himself?
I could see him build for himself after the first one, yeah. There's definitely a lot of merit. Just the blink stun whenever you're playing versus Invoker, any of these blink initiators is strong. So I could see Seb getting that as, I mean, Puppey, he's looking pretty dead. There's boots on this line. He's going to run him down.
Saxa is going to be able to cancel the salve, and he's going to let Puppey be for now. Puppey actually, okay, easy bounty route.
Okay,
all right.
All right, the dream. And he is able to pull a little bit of the support, you know, pull those 2 away from the lane a little, so Matu gets some freedom for last hits. Taking a look at these matchups, we're seeing the Invoker pretty close matched up versus that Snapfire. Top, Timber suffering. He's had to go for that Timber Chain, and it is a very threatening lane of that Monkey King with the support of the tree.
See bottom, Matu.
Bottom again, Matu.
Trying to go in for Saxa. Saxa, he's into the trees. Salve is popped. He's keeping himself away from Puppey as well, so he's going to get a good amount of time out of the salve. In fact, he's going to get the full salve off. Puppey unable to cancel it, and Saxa's back up to full HP.
I like how this is like the -4 armor lane. The Gush and then the Alchemist Acid Spray, both of them just battling each other. Hey, but one's AoE. So OG able to capitalize on that, at least when they do commit with 2 melee heroes under it.
I mean, Puppey's not going to be able to offer too much in this lane for a little bit of time now, as he's entirely out of mana. He has got a stick coming out, but on top of that, just tangos and salves. No sort of mana regen or mangos at all. So he's going to be without abilities for quite some time down here.
Yeah, it's huge. Like, Saxa getting that level 2 literally on the first wave, pretty much. He just has the mana drain, so it is tripping them up a bit. And the fact that Seb's able to get so much down here is huge, because the Slark overall is a good matchup for him, and this start up for them is really important for OG for this Alk. As mid, Topson, he's getting aggro on Nisha.
Oh, he is. He's going to have another blast in a second. They're not going to quite be able to...
the wave.
Oh, he might still get it. Actually, Nisha's baiting. He turns with the cold snap.
Tower.
The tower's hitting into him. Topson able to de-aggro the tower just in time, and he has got a full bottle on his way out. Just at this point of the 4 minutes, he's going to get lucky on the rune. He is as well, right by him. So Topson, he's going to be able to fully refuel.
Nicely done, too. He glyphed the wave aggressively to try to punish Nisha. Almost dies himself, but a nice attempt. As you're seeing, yeah, mid one, really the top of that chart. Zai still getting a little bit, but he's not able to apply pressure at all versus this Monkey King for quite some time. It's not going to be easy for them until they do really have, like, level 6. on that Timbersaw to slow down mid-one's farm. And YapzOr, he is getting his farm. You know, he's getting close to Arcane Boots, but he's not able to make anything happen with this early game so far. N0tail's able to get these little mini pulls off that we do like to see in the safe lane. As YapzOr, maybe he stepped up too far. They couldn't connect with the Leech Seed, though. But mid-one's going to try for YapzOr.
He's still going to go for it. He's going to have mana in a minute for the Boundless Strike. He might not even need it, actually. Right clicks alone. Get the job done. His mid-bomb picking up kills on top of the free farm that he's already getting on the safe lane.
It's probably the reason why I love having Monkey King safe lane. It's one of the best heroes to always go for those supports that do those cheeky plays to block the camps, because you have Tree Dance. Very few heroes have that type of mobility as a carry to help out your, your supports from pulling. So some good stuff from mid one. And N0tail is able to sneak in and get the bounties. 4 bounties for OG.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they're certainly getting the money in this early stages. And also, actually, Seb,
he does not have
he doesn't have a point in the Greevil's playing purely for the strength in the lane, so won't get any benefit. But nonetheless, a good amount of money there for the squad.
Alchemist is getting so much down bottom. This is pretty crazy. Soxa, they're going to start going on them with Dota2.
YapzOr, he's going to get gone on again. And mid-one's able to build up the Jingu. So he can turn and get some good damage down onto Zai.
He's thinking about it.
Strike, but wouldn't quite be enough. So holds off on it.
Nope.
Down bottom, Seb and Saxa. They're able to run down Puppey. 5-0. OG definitely coming in with the stronger lane execution so far in this first 6 minutes.
Yeah, the fact that they did that start with the tri-lane really has set up Seb for such success, because they got that level 2 so quickly on, and it's been really effective to shut down the Tide's pressure. Like, Puppey's pretty much doing nothing but just giving space and giving his life for the Slark in all these situations.
And Matu is making the most of it. You know, his farm...
He is.
Still looking very hot down there in that safe lane. Up top, Zai. They're going to catch him. Have they got the damage? Ooh, not quite. Another chain away. Mid-one's trying to chase. He's got those phase boots. And in fact, from a distance, Thompson rains down the ultimate and is able to make sure that Zai's not getting away.
Zai's game looking pretty rough. There's a lot of magic damage to deal with this Timbersaw too in the mid game. He's going to have to find some way to recover. That lane is not easy for him or YapzOr. They're going to start having to break around a little bit. YapzOr's ditching up there. I think he has to make moves with Nisha now.
Mid.
How bad it's gone. And he will.
They're going to try and make the attempt onto Thompson. And he already gets the jump off. And he's away. Bottom lane Seb. It's the concoction going. And Saxa, with that stun, will manage to give Seb the space to back up. Puppey sticking down very low. Matu by his side, though. Able to stop Saxa from being able to chase Puppey any longer.
The acid spray just makes, Puppey's a Tide Hunter, but he looks so squishy because he's actually -2 armor when he's under it. And so Lion, who's hitting him, actually looks very significant. But yeah, Matu, he has absorbed the majority of that space, and he's almost at the same as that Monkey King. He's a little bit behind because of the kills that have gone up top, but not too shabby. Seb, the big winner, though, right? He's already got like 3K net worth. He's already got the Axe queued up. He's already going to get ready to give that one over to either the Monkey King or the Snapfire at a very early time in the game because of this start. And Zai, he just can't get levels. They're not letting him walk up at all. They immediately commit onto him every time he shows.
Oh, and another great stuff from mid-one. Zai's going to try for the Roshan Deny. He's going to be able to do it. Nice moves from Zai, at least able to stop any further benefits going the way of mid-one. Over towards the mid lane. Attempt on Thompson, but Thompson's all right. Bottom lane Seb.
Seb again.
He's getting gone on here by Matu this time.
Oh, he stunned himself.
He did. He wasn't able to get it off in time. Still able to run, though, Saxa. Giving him the space, holding back Matu. Seb will be able to live. That Chemical Rage will heal him straight back up.
And now they have the point in armor, too. N0tail, he went for 2 points in Leech Seed just for the lane to be able to destroy the Timbersaw. Now the armor is going to come into play to completely counteract the Gush minus armor. So that's going to be hard for Matu to commit onto that. Usually would be a squishy Alchemist in the off lane. But yeah, it's just going to be changed. As Nisha just being annoying, he's just burning Thompson's mana. Not able to really pose any threat versus him so much, so yeah.
I mean, the 3 heroes here of OG around that mid, but nothing going to come of it.
Do they have any stacks? That's what I was kind of looking around for the Alch. They don't. So Seb, he won't be able to get enabled by that. but he is going to be able to go to the jungle and start getting that farm on. And it's really up to Secret to start now looking to pressure, because if every time I see this, when you get these offlane alchemists that they just start being able to hit jungle and it's unpunished, you know, the factory's going to start kicking in. So they got to start doing something to at least apply some pressure here. But it's hard because of how these lanes have started. They don't have the great heroes to just make a move to a tower and be able to push it.
See Thompson, he can go for this with the ult. Puppey, he tries to stand close to avoid the damage, but he's going to be straight in the reach of Saxa. Matu, he's going to wrap around on towards the Lion, but see if he wants to die for this. He's still very strong, of course, Matu, getting a huge amount of XP out of the bottom lane. He's level 8 on the Slark. Nisha trying to poke at some action here. He's got the backup of Matu. Now moving for No-Tail. See the jump over from Thompson. He's able to hold him back with the stun. Tornado out onto No-Tail. No-Tail will fall. See if Matu can find anything else out of this one. He's a little low on mana. Saxa ticking down to the urn. Thompson, they'll be able to turn with the finger. The burster, they got enough to take down Nisha. No, he's out for the Ghost Walk. He's away with the invis. Mid-one's made his way over. Jumps in over towards Yapzor. Yapzor will get taken out here. Thompson to finish him with the Scatter Blaster step. He's running in for Matu. Dark Pact instantly takes off the stun, as Matu will make it away.
Oh, I love watching these teams. Just immediately around the enemy triangle, just like 8 heroes show up to just battle so early on in the game. And I think Zai is probably the most happy after that. He's gotten space. I've seen he's queued up the Quad Midas on the Timbersaw now, so he's feeling pretty good. And Nisha is able to get some earn charges. Really important for that Quaswex Invoker. And now he's up to level 9, so he did get enabled quite a bit over Thompson now, who is level... He's 3-0 on this Snapfire, but now out of mana too. And Nisha, he's at the ready to TP, and he can look to help out his teammates, while Thompson, he might have to just make the walk back home.
Top lane, Zai is very low, but he is actually able to get away from the opening from No-Tail and Saxa. Zai will be fine, and he's got backup. Nisha heading in, maybe seeing if he'll find the setup. He's going to look towards Saxa. Got the opening. Does he have the damage? Saxa's still pretty speedy with these Tranquils.
It's only a level 1 Sunstrike. He invokes it just to like threaten Saxa, but Saxa's just fine. And Seb, he'll come top. He'll stop that push. He'll be able to get that farm, and he's 3 components in. He's actually top net worth on his team as well.
And I imagine this first Ags, surely it's going to go to mid-one. I feel like mid-one gets an Ags on top of like this sort of similar time when he's going to get a Maelstrom. That's going to be ridiculous. Like this Monkey King's going to be so farmed so quickly if he gets a quick Ags Maelstrom given to him.
Yeah, I agree. He can just show up to every fight then, because he's going to be so tanky and just so enabled from, and he's going to do crazy damage. Yeah, I can agree with that too. It's just better than the frequency of the Snapfire Axe, but you know, we're saying that, and it's probably going to get given to the Snapfire because of how much we're saying it. But
I mean, hey, it's OG. It might just get given to Saxa, you know. They could go for something really wild.
Nisha, Sentry's there. Do they have the catch? The cookie on the creep?
The cookie grabs him. Have they got anything else though? They don't. So Nisha, he makes it away.
First Ags, here it comes. He's finishing up a nice little double stack here. And it's going to be done. So we will see who it gets gifted to, as they are
surely mid-one.
This game.
Surely you give it to your Monkey King here.
I'd imagine so too.
Yeah. He's going to be so strong with an early Axe Maelstrom this game.
And Secret, they're giving Puppey levels as he's really struggled in this early game, still level 5. See the rotations top. They found Zai. They've got a finger as well if they need it.
They've got so much burst.
They don't even need it. All right, eyes on the Ags. Just gives it the tree. He just completely baits us. Like, nah.
Eats it himself. You know. Zero benefit. Well, I guess he'd get a little bit of a boost, but that's not going to happen.
No. So early on, though. It's 13 minutes, and he's able to pump this one out. We do see Secret with the other 2 top net worths, and I'm seeing him running to Monkey King.
I see Thompson walking towards and say, hey, please, sir.
Thompson's like, wait, no, please.
But here we go. So straight over to mid-one, and that's the Maelstrom on the courier as well. So you're getting a pre-14-minute Aghanims Maelstrom Monkey King thanks to this.
And immediately they just like start posing their potential around that Roche pit. And look at that net worth. Yeah, 9.6k net worth, the most farmed Monkey King at 14 minutes. I think we've seen in the past.
That's just insane. You know, this is the power of the Alk.
Yeah. Wait. What's going on here?
Wait, what you got?
Am I seeing this right?
No.
I'm not seeing monkeys spawning around mid-one.
Wait, what?
Look, he's not. I don't see any Wukongs.
It's because he's not got the ult skilled. He hasn't got the ult skilled. He hasn't got the ult skilled. It's all good. We're fine.
Dude, I had like.
Don't worry.
I was like, is it bugged? What's going on?
A Devon Valve was watching like, oh no. But he didn't have the ult skilled. We're good though. He's hit level 10.
And now he can start Roche.
Perfectly timed.
The thing is, he can do Roche with full effectiveness, as we know Monkey Kings do. Roche doesn't move for some reason, even though he's getting hit. And now they're gonna have Acid Spray to boot. So Secret, their hand is forced. Do they want to react to this or not?
Surely you have to. They've got a decent fight round the pit, right? Ravage, Invoker combo.
You're walking into Wukong's tree ult. Like, you're just asking to get slaughtered. If you just walk into there, like, you're not taking it at this point on the Timber.
Yeah, you're right. They're not going for it. They're letting OG take this one.
That's so early.
Zai, they've found him. He'll be able to grab the bounty rune, but he'll pay with his life. Actually, wait. He died to a neutral creep.
Wait, what neutral creep?
What neutral creep? Did he dig up a creep? Does he got a shovel?
No, he has a fairy. He has a fairy trinket. Wait, what?
Wait, what? How did he die to a neutral creep? Somebody solve the mystery right now. Twitch chat, go. Oh, it's the Hellbear Smasher! It was the Hellbear Smasher! It comes and claps! It gives him the clap! It wrapped all the way around from the big camp, and it slaps Zai out of the game! Hey!
Alright.
Alright. Oh, well.
OG?
Hellbear Smasher's still making an appearance after their series earlier.
Mid one in the front line. Can they burst him down? They can, the ones.
All right. I mean, this is why he got an Aegis. He's ready for round 2. Puppey. Ooh! The Ravage timed very nicely. Runs amongst them all there, those tentacles, to set up for the second kill on mid 1.
And Matu now poking back Seb. Maybe has gone too far.
I mean, Matu's going to start cleaning some up in return here. So second one down. See if Secret can catch any more. They can. Nisha. Some of the Tornado with Thompson. He's got the save. Cookie over to Saxa, and Saxa's off to safety. So, well, that was the Aegis push, and they just lost the Aegis and 2 cores on top.
I just want to rewatch that Ravage. That was beautiful. He just did it like perfect timing as the Aegis comes up, catches the whole back line. Now Matu, he's actually looking for
they're in the fan. Thompson. They're in straight away. The Wukong's command does come down. Thompson able to keep himself safe with the Ghost Scepter. Mid 1 jumping in over towards Puppey. They burst through the tide. Now turn over towards Nisha. If they got any catch, Saxy's going to have a stun in a few seconds, but Nisha's out with the Ghost Wall.
These teams are not going to give up their tier 1s for free. This is going to be the biggest battles ever. 5v5 in the mid lane. As Nisha, he's going to Meteor it. Do they have anything left to really defend this one, though, on Secret? They don't have Ravage, but they're going to keep trying to slow it down.
Yeah, they've got Zai able to spam out the Chakram.
OG, full force. Seb even running back from base to the mid lane.
Fortification pop. They're setting up here onto mid 1 and into the EMP. Mid 1 getting very low, but from the side, the damage from Thompson raining in a good angle on the Tornado will put a stop to the ult from Thompson. Seb trying to run, sends the concoction straight back over to the side. Matu, he's looking for a free kill onto Saxa. He's going to get it. They can't keep him off the Lion, and now Zai's ready to try chasing for more as they go in onto Thompson. Thompson pots the Ghost Scepter, turns around with the jump over towards Zai, but the burst is there from Yapsor. Takes him out with a Fade Bolt. You see Matu, he's even maybe looking for more. Seb, he's going to end up stunning himself. Couldn't find a target in time. Matu, he's chasing over towards mid 1, but mid 1's out into the trees. They'll go for No-Tail instead as No-Tail taken out. Matu perfectly able to weave in and out of the fights and starting to get very aggressive here with this Diffusal Blade build Slark and getting some good early action. 2-1 and 4 here on Matumba Man as he's absolutely ready to play a game of catching up to mid 1's Monkey King. You know, mid 1 getting a burst with that Aghanims. Matu, he's definitely set on showing that he doesn't need that sort of assistance to carry the game.
I think mid 1's being just a little bit too over aggressive. He might feel like he's the strongest here in the game, but he gets lifted, pulled way out of position, then an EMP just knocks him out of the fight for the majority of the time. And yeah, Matu.
Oh, he's going to try and farm this, but they're ready. They're ready. They're perfectly ready for this. They knew that he was going to go for that wave. Secret jump from the trees. Mid 1. And they're going to blow a Ravage for it. They want to leave no chance of him jumping into the trees. So Puppey more than happy to drop the ult for that one as Matu is set up for another.
And now the 5-position Tide who struggled so much, it's a Blink Dagger. These initiations for Secret are going to be much easier for the side of OG. OG is going to have a lot of trouble now walking into these fights. As the movements, like Secret, they're not letting up. They've seen that they've broken OG's momentum, and now they're the ones just going from kill to kill.
It's just go, go, go. As his game, it's speeding up, whilst mid 1's after a big cash injection from Seb, slowing down a little bit. Matu's really starting to gain on him here.
Yeah, and we're seeing the other two cores just almost completely out of it. The Snapfire 5800 now with Alchemist, of course, because he gave that Ags, he's so far behind. I think Secret's going to start having like a 5-core lineup, it feels like. As YapzOr has found his farm. Puppey already has his key item with that Blink Dagger. And they're just looking for more. They're hunting. Even though they don't have Ravage, they're feeling that confidence versus this fight.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
We'll see if things change for OG when they have that next crucial item on mid one. The BKB, just half a recipe away. He really needs it.
But the rest of his team is just still going to be super susceptible. Like, they're all just going to die to all this damage that's coming out. Zai, he's not dying.
Mid.
You know, with this hood, with this plate mail now.
I mean, they're just able to walk up and look for kills. Thompson, he pops the Ghost Scepter. It's buying him a bit of time, but he's still going to go down. As Secret just finding kills as they wish, sweeping across the map. OG unable to fight back. Nisha, he's poking in for more. Matu's coming in with a wraparound, but Seb, with the ult popped, will be enough for Secret to reassess how they want to fight this. OG
can't fight without mid-one's BKB.
Not at all.
It's just, he's like literally the whole presence of the team right now because he was gifted that Ags. And he's going to have it done. So let's see if OG is able to take these fights, because Secret's just picking up the pace too much. And Ravage, it's going to be back up in 30, and now they're hitting the top tower already.
Here we go.
So do you have a form of
Seb.
initiation? Okay, yeah, they have a blink on Seb. They needed some ways to be able to start the fights and get into the back lines to follow up with mid one. Now they're going to smoke.
Let's see if they can get that jump. The tier 2 is already going to be taken out, though. Secret, they get the tower.
Ravage up in 10. Matu showing his face.
And he's ready to... He's just committing straight away in onto Saxa. They do turn, get the stun out. See if they can control him long enough, but he's able to put the Shadow Dance. He's trying to step out of the Wukong's command. Fingers out. They burst Matu low. He'll fall. Matu ends up going down as now it's OG's turn to try and turn. The Ravage comes out, but he doesn't clip anything at all. Mid-one already has the BKB out. He can run down Zai. OG, they strike back.
To give Seb's life, but they see Matu. They commit everything onto this Slark to kill him. And then did the acid spray stop Tide's blink? I didn't see what happened there because he blinked really far on the left side toward the end there. But Matu, he got completely isolated. And
he wanted to go in.
You see the top. Look, there's no Ravage still on Puppey, and they were claiming outpost. So it was great positioning from OG and just capitalizing on the fact that Secret wasn't ready for that hit to come in.
Yeah, and you're right. This acid spray that Seb put down created this whole area that Puppey, he couldn't get in and get a jump off.
No.
That was sort of the only option he had, dropping the Ravage when he could, but obviously nothing being achieved with it at all with that BKB ready to go on mid one.
That is the big timing fight for them. The big steal was taken, though, from YapzOr. He did get the Mortimer Kiss. Oh. So for this next fight, OG does have to be pretty cautious. That's a lot of damage that's coming in. Saxa, gonna get started on.
Well, it's gonna be covered here. Like Nisha, Nisha turns, and here's the Mortimer's Kisses. Mid-one has to put the BKB to commit for Zai. Pound this out. It's off the mark. Zai's able to get away with the Timber Chain. Zeb getting low. YapzOr jumps in, finishes him off with a blast from the Fade Bolt. And now Matu, he's looking for No-Tail. They're looking for Thompson as they dived in towards the tier 2. Chase down No-Tail, move over towards Thompson. Zai blocking him off from any potential escape. That's 3 kills for Secret. Straight back on track to winning the team fights. And OG unable to punch back again this time. Mid-one using the BKB, but didn't quite have the power to take down Zai. Secret lose nothing this time round.
He had to use it completely defensively. They know exactly where he is right now. Mid one. They're scouting with the Sunstrike. Can't quite find him though. And like Secret showing that they don't need ults to fight. Oh, they're just recognizing that OG, they do need all of their arsenal in order to take the fights versus Secret. Secret Ravage is back up in 20. They're doing these fights just by running in to the OG heroes and catching them off guard when they don't have those ults.
And Matu,
now another tier 2.
Yeah. As the towers are falling, Matu's going to be a huge nuisance in the next fight. He's got the full S&Y coming out, and he's just found himself a Quicksilver amulet, so he's going to be incredibly speedy, zipping in and out, locking down on whoever he wants with this build. You cannot run away from this Slark. You've got to throw things back and disable him.
And he's going to be buffed up too, right? There's going to be Alacrities that are coming in. There's going to be Lotus Orbs that are thrown onto this Slark too. OG. They have to get some really big team fights and clean up a lot of heroes here to start coming back, because it's really just mid one this game. Everyone else falling so far behind.
Let's see if they can do it here. OG. Again, Secret, they've got everything ready. Ravage is good to go. As there's the jump. Puppey straight away. Ravage blown onto Stack. So they take down the line. Mid1 still wants to try and get the fight going. Pots the Wukong's command, but they all just step out of it. They move out of the Monkey King ult immediately. Matu heads over towards Thompson. There's 2 dead on OG. The remaining 3, they've got to run. They haven't got any ults good to go. Nisha's able to land the 3-man tornado. Follow-up deafening blast. Mid1 now pots the BKB, but OG, they're going to lose Thompson. They're going to lose No-Tail. It's only Mid1 left alive. As Secret, they've lost nothing. Yapsaw, stolen concoction thrown over to the Monkey King. It's a team wipe. As OG are all dead and out of action. Secret really taking these fights with very, very much, you know, this level that it's kind of hard to see what OG's meant to do right now. Secret are just making it look kind of easy at this stage.
Yeah, Puppey just blinks and doesn't care what he ravages. As long as he connects with like 1 or 2 heroes, they know they're going to kill them so fast because how squishy they are. They are so far behind on all 4 of these OG heroes. They're actually going to get surpassed by all 5 of Secret very soon. And I mean, the ultis, the tree root misses everything. The Monkey King ult, they just walk out of it. They can just reset and walk away from a lot of these ults on Secret and just capitalize and get on top of these squishies. As now they're starting to really just fully run away with the game. Effectively 5 core heroes, it feels like. As Yapsaw, he did die in that last fight, of course. He did die to one of the nasty statues. So at least 1 kill for OG, but yeah, the pressure's really looming on them, and it really doesn't feel like their ults are going to have the effect. It doesn't feel like Mid1, this gifted Ags, is going to have the effect that they really wanted it to.
No, for sure. I mean, when you do run something like the offlane Alchemist and you go for this, you know, Ags into your carry sort of build, if your carry then doesn't have some sort of excellent game straight off the back of it, you know, the plan, it's not gone to plan right. You give your carry this sort of boost, you expect a lot, but this game, Secret, they've been able to deal with Mid1 in pretty much every fight. They
just collapsed on them so quickly. And it's not easy for Thompson as a Snapfire this game.
They get the opening stuns onto Matumba Man, into the Hex. Matu, is he able to get out of the Wukongs? He is. He's away and he's into the shadows. He's going to start healing back up. As again, I mean, that's what, a few ultimates thrown out here. The Wukongs and the Mortimer's Kisses. No kills to be found.
They have to full retreat. Mid1's still on the high ground here.
Matu just catches him. He just jumps up straight away. They get the opening onto Mid1. Mid1's down. He's out of the game for 50 seconds. He was not ready for that at all. I think he had the BKB ready to pop, but he just didn't expect Matu to be able to jump in, clip him immediately. It's turning into a bit of a shambles here from OG. As Seb, he's also in trouble. Secret running him down inside the base. Seb's gone. Wow. And they're ready to start sieging the high ground now, Secret.
That's just insane awareness. Like Matu, he's seeing that he's, you know, his shadow dance isn't active. They don't have a ward on the high ground. Like that's actually, you know, that's OG's ward on the high ground there. But he just knows where he is. He jumps, gets the tree cut. No way Mid1 expected that as the game fully in Secret's control.
It's feeling like it's kind of over here. Taking the top racks, moving towards the mid lane.
It's crazy how even when the Alchemist was having such a good time and gifting the Ags, look at the difference in net worth. Secret kept it within 1K the whole time, and then they just exploded after those 2 or 3 team fights.
As OG, they're going to try and start the defense. And Zai, now he's no longer the easy kill they're able to get in the lane.
No.
He's grown up. He's a big boy now, Zai, and they can't kill this man.
Yeah, wow. Secret now with just such a firm control. Even though Lincoln's on the Invoker too. Level 19 on Nisha. I mean, Matu's also just about to hit level 19 too. These levels are insane. As 6-0-10 on the Invoker, 7-2 and 11. These 2 cores.
Yeah, that's wild.
Really taking over. As Thompson, he's 4-4. You know, the Snapfire.
I'm going to try and go there, but Puppey's in with a Ravage. Catches No-Tail, catches Mid1. Mid1 is even going to be able to get the BKB off. He's not.
He's just dead.
He's dead again. Out for 50 seconds. As now Matu, they've got the Hex opening. Over to the side. They're controlling Saxa. Saxa's gone. It's another kill for Matu up on the cliff. Thompson taken out. They're calling it. This is absolutely done. It's over. GG is called. Secret will take this game 1. And my goodness, did this one really sped up.